Level 1 aromatherapist. I'm also studying so I can receive my clinical certification in aromatherapy. Today I'd like to show you how to make an herbal infused oil. So to start with, I have my oil of choice and I am going to use olive oil today. You could also use some other oils such as almond oil or apricot kernel oil or grapeseed oil, but since I'm going to use this more for medicinal purposes, I've chosen to go with olive oil. And the herb I'm going to infuse the oil with is Calendula. Its binomial name is Calendula officinalis, and this is a wonderful healing herb, also a beautiful flower. And in a little bit I'll show you what it looks like out in my garden. Hi, so I walked outside obviously because I want to show you how the plant looks when it's growing. I'm going to turn the camera around. So here you can see this beautiful plant. It's a prolific grower, and what I love about it, it has beautiful shades of yellows and oranges on the same plant. Here we've got a vibrant yellow, a white with a bright orange center, and then we've got a deep orange. Another wonderful thing is that this is not a fussy plant. Calendula thrives in about any type of soil. It does like full sun, but the more you pick it, the more it blooms. And it's going to keep you company all summer long, right up to when it frosts. So enjoy this plant. It truly is a joy to grow. You could also use a fresh herb, but for people who are new to infusing oils, it's better to use dried herb. What's so important with these infusions is that you do not want any kind of moisture in the infusion, because that can introduce bacteria into it, and we don't want any problems with botulism or anything like that. So we are going to use the dried, and it's a beautiful color. Like I said, calendula is one of my favorite herbs to grow and use in other kinds of preparations. So we want it about 3/4 full, and I've got some extra here. I'm using a ball canning glass jar that I have sanitized in the dishwasher, and also the lid for it. And I have my organic olive oil. I'm just going to take that and pour it in. This is really going to make a beautiful oil. As I said, calendula is wonderful for many things. Obviously, you can eat the flowers. They look beautiful in salads. If you are making a cake and you want to decorate the cake with live flowers, they're just gorgeous on the cake. Okay, so I've got the oil in there and I'm pushing it down a little bit. We probably want a little bit more. You want all of the herbs covered. Okay. Again, I'm pushing it down in there. And how long you can infuse this oil for is usually, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks to start with. That's what Rosemary Gladstar recommends in some of her books. She's a known herbalist. Jade Shoots will sometimes let hers go for a couple months even, but I'm probably going to go with about 3 to 4 weeks. And you can put your lid on, and then you can set it in a warm place. And I've got my lid on. I'm just going to turn it upside down a little bit to make sure that the oil really steeps through there. Okay? And that's it. Now, label. I found these ball labels, I think at Walmart or something, and you will want to put on there the type of oil you used as well as what you infused it with. In this case it's calendula, and today's date, so that you know when this started. It's easy to lose track of it, especially if you've got other infusions going on at the same time. Some of the things that you can do with this type of oil, once it's done, and of course you're going to drain this all out, and I'll do another video on that when we're ready. You'll want to use some cheesecloth and drain out the flowers, or you can use a rice press to make sure that you get every single bit of that oil out of there. We'll do another video on that when this is ready. But once it's ready, you can apply it topically to skin rashes and also even put it on swollen lymph nodes if you have those. It also makes a wonderful massage oil, and you can add it to any cosmetic lotions, salves, all those types of things that you may be making. Calendula is wonderful because it helps to heal wounds by promoting cell repair and growth. It's also an antiseptic and an anti-inflammatory. If you're using it on a rash or something, remember you always want to check with your doctor first to make sure if there's something going on that you're just not quite sure what it is. You may notice as you go through especially health food stores that calendula is a product that's often used in baby products, so it's very soothing and mild and healing. Now another way that you can use calendula is to make a tea out of it, and especially when you combine it with peppermint, it's a wonderful tea for indigestion. Let's see, another great point about calendula is that it has a perfect safety record. There isn't any problems with toxicity that have been noted. And that's all there is to making an herbal infused oil. It's not too hard, so I hope you give it a try. I think you'll love it. I just also wanted to mention for those people in the Indianapolis area or close by there, or if you feel like a road trip, I offer tea and teach workshops. I serve a lunch with herb tea, and then we go into a workshop time where I'm teaching on some different topics. Some of your choices would be aromatherapy made easy, aromatherapy in women, aromatherapy in the Bible, essential oils and stress, or I could also design a program in your area of interest too. So thanks for taking the time to watch this, and if you'd like information on signing up, go to Jane's AromaScents it's my Facebook page, and you'll see a link to sign up for the workshop. Thanks, and have a great day.